YouTube, I'm back, and there's going to be a really exciting video because tomorrow I'm actually flying to Finland and I'm going to make like a vlog style video for you guys there. But this video is going to be mainly about taking action and not waiting, and instead being a little bit more proactive with your success. Because way too often, and I fall into this category as well, I've seen the way that we put off the action that we need to take, when in reality, for most of us, it's really obvious what we actually need to do. Most of us really do know. We don't need more knowledge. We know the things that we're doing wrong, but we simply don't do them. And in this video, I'm going to give you a few tips that you can do to actually proactively go towards your goals and achieve success. Habit number 1, and this is going to be by far the most important, I think, out of all three. So between the time that it takes from you to go from thought to action needs to dramatically decrease. Most of us, we have a thought, we think of something like an idea that we could do. Let's say we see someone and we want to go talk to them, or we have an idea for a project that we could do. Most of us, we have the idea and then we start planning. We start kind of like negotiating with ourselves if we should do it. There's something called the 5-second rule, which is that if you have an idea, especially if you can act on it immediately, then if you don't act within 5 seconds, then your brain is going to start talking you out of it. So you should immediately take action. If you see someone and you want to go talk to them, go do it right then and there. You should go. If you have a project, then if you can at all, then try take immediate steps in order to somehow make that a reality. Not tomorrow, but today. When you have that idea, you should act as soon as possible, and that way you have the highest chance of getting the result that you want. Habit number 2, stop waiting for opportunities and instead create them. Most of us, we wait for the perfect moment to do things. We want it to somehow come to us. But I have a saying that the harder you work, the luckier you get. And I really believe that whenever these nice coincidences or things that seem kind of lucky, whenever they happen, I've noticed that at that same time, I'm doing the exact thing that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing something that's going to help me along with that thing that I somehow got lucky in. And I don't think that's like a coincidence at all. I think in terms of the things that you do on a daily basis, I think it does lead to those kinds of correlations. And whenever you have the chance, you have to put aside your ego and you have to just go proactively towards whatever you want to do. And it can be in however small steps you can. There shouldn't be any kind of action that actually does help you where you're like too prideful and no, that's not flashy enough, so I'm not going to do it. You should do it. And if you keep doing that day in and day out, then you will get there eventually. And that is something that you should strive towards. Habit number 3, actually believe you can. This is something that relates to all of this, to all the ideas of you want to go here, you're currently here, how do you get there? You have to believe that it's possible, because otherwise you're not going to work with that diligence, that consistency that's going to actually get you to your goal. For example, I recently got a bench PR of 103 kilos. Which is so crazy to me because I've been working towards that 2-plate mark for so long now. And now I'm here and now it almost seems normal. The fact is that when you create expectations for yourself for something that you think in yourself, I have to do this. I have to get here, and no matter what it takes, I'm going to do it, then those are the people who actually make it there. Now, for the majority of us, this is going to require us to do some kind of like inner work, getting maybe rid of some trauma, letting go of limiting beliefs that we have. And that's really the part of it that you have to do on your own a lot of the time. And it's not the like flashy, oh, I'm out here like 4 a.m. grinding, but it really is in a lot of cases the most important part of all of this. When you actually fix the way you feel about yourself, then that will reflect into everything. It's almost like the lens through which you see life and the actions that you take. If your lens is colored a certain way, then everything is going to kind of seem like that. If you have a positive viewpoint, an abundance mindset, then everything is going to just seem full of opportunities. It's going to seem like you're just so lucky all of a sudden, all these opportunities come popping around you. But if you're negative, if you have a limiting mindset about yourself and the things that you're capable of, then that's all you're going to see. You're just going to see setbacks. You're just going to see things that are holding you back. So decide your mindset, and when you actually fix that, it's going to get so much easier for you. Love you guys. Your success is my success. Let's do this.